Good morning, guys. How are you? So it is 6:15 in the morning. My final alarm just went off, the one that says leave the room now. So I'm definitely paying attention to my alarms now. After yesterday's snafu with sleeping through 3 alarms, I set 3 alarms to wake up and I set 2 alarms to leave the room today. So if you watched yesterday's video, you know that I slept 8 hours when I meant to sleep 3, waking up at 5 p.m., which made getting to sleep last night impossible. Absolutely impossible. I finally think I went to sleep about 3 o'clock this morning, waking up at 5:45. A nap, that's what I had. But enough, it's enough. I've actually feel better than I have if I got like 5 hours of sleep on a regular night, which has happened. So I have 2 Celsius drinks in my bag. I have little caffeine tablets just in case, and I would use that caffeine only if I could feel my eyes spinning in my skull. If you're a flight attendant, you know what I'm talking about, or a new mother. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I should be good. We have a fairly long day today, but a simple day. We're flying back to Las Vegas, and then we're flying to, I think, Dallas. So it's a fairly long day, but simple, and I've got a great crew, so it should be a fantastic day, knock on wood, right? So I will see you at the airport for some, hopefully, coffee and breakfast, as the hotel does not offer a grab and go, and our report time isn't until like 7:40 or something, so we have plenty of time for a little coffee, a little sustenance. So I will see you at the airport. All right, so I got through KCM at the airport. KCM here in Charlotte is right next to the bathroom, so you literally have to walk towards the bathroom as if you're walking in, and then take a hard left, and then you're in the bathroom. You get through KCM, and you're in this hallway. Look at this. It's like, what? Feels very strange. I still think the airport here is too large. I love this little mobile, though. Look at the different kinds of airplanes. Cool. All right, I need to get something to eat. We have 40 minutes until our show time, so plenty of time for food. Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to Las Vegas. It's a shame I can't stay. We are fresh in from Charlotte. That was one of the nicest flights I have ever flown. The crew's amazing, but our passengers were absolutely spectacular. I mean, the nicest people. We had a bunch of people who were getting married. One couple was probably in their 70s. And they're getting married here in Las Vegas. Another couple, they're getting married. They have no plans. They don't know who's doing it. They don't know where they're doing it, but they're in Vegas. They're gonna get married. It's just amazing passengers. And all of them seem to really appreciate us. And it was a nice time. It was a really nice time. Not too sleepy. I could take a nap, but not too sleepy. I'm okay. We were supposed to have a 2-hour sit here in Las Vegas, which is really an hour and 15 minutes because we have to board. But that flight, the Dallas flight, was pushed back. So it's delayed another hour and a half. Plus we had to change planes, which is not what we hoped for. So our minor anxiety is that they're going to make us fly to Dallas anyway. But our layover has to be at least 10 hours. That's the absolute legal minimum. And I dare say we might be below that. So what would happen, because they're going to make us work the flight. And we're okay. But if we are going to be below our minimum, we'll call scheduling and let them know. And they'll just push our trip back tomorrow a little bit. So whatever. I'm just going to make my way to the crew room and then drop off my bags and grab a bite to eat somewhere. I might hit the post office because I have time. So, yeah, this trip has been very weird and slightly messy, but I'll be home tomorrow afternoon. I'll see you hopefully soon. I can't even talk. I'm tired. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, hi. So I feel a little bit more human. I just had something to eat over at Wendy's. I had the ghost pepper chicken sandwich. It's surprisingly spicy. I guess with ghost pepper in it, it should be. It is about 11:15 in the morning. We don't leave until like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. And oh my God, it's going to be a struggle bus on the airplane. I've got lots of caffeine with me, so if I really start to get crazy, I'll be okay. So, you know, as you get older, if you're out there watching, you're a little bit older, you know, Facebook is amazing in terms of keeping in touch with people, but it's also kind of a shock, you know, because as you get older, people start dying around you. And, you know, yesterday I found out that Nancy, this acquaintance, she wasn't like a dear friend, but I knew her well enough, and she had passed away. And I found out this morning, oh, hold on. So my friend Susan died. She was 66. I don't know what the causes of her death were. She had some weight issues that might have led into something else. I don't know, but I'm kind of struggling with it because she was there with me during my first weeks of sobriety and was such a role model of how to serve others and how to find satisfaction in taking care of other people and having that as your basis of recovery, making for a strong recovery. And she was a great example of that. So she died. I found out about that on Facebook, and it's hard to find out that stuff on Facebook, you know, from 3,000 miles away. But she'll be missed. She'll be missed. I'm always crying on my channel. Have you noticed? I'm tired and I'm sad. What else was I going to tell you? Yeah, nothing. Just it's a long day. It's a long day. So I'm gonna. Hey guys, hi. What's that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a good thing. I hope my crew knows. We're back on schedule. Yay, we're back on schedule using that old plane. I'm glad I finished eating and came over here. Thanks for the news. All right, so that's good. That's good. I'll see you guys later. Oh, hey guys, hi. Oh, that's unfortunate. That wall art makes me look like I have Bozo's hair. Did anyone remember Bozo the Clown? So I don't know when I saw you last. I think I was crying, actually, the last time I saw you in Las Vegas, talking about Susan. I'm still just crushed. She was such a light in this world, and she taught us all so much. And her husband's probably lost without her, but I've had the whole day to process that. Today seemed freakishly long. It started with a 6:30 a.m. shuttle in Charlotte, and here in Dallas, it is 7:15 p.m. So it just feels like a very, very long day. I don't know what I was able to share or if I even told you about it, but we were supposed to have a 2-hour sit in Las Vegas. And that, subtract 45 minutes for boarding. It's really just over an hour, so it's not too bad. Well, we got there and we had to change planes, which was not on our schedule. And then we had a delay. It's like a 3-hour delay. So, I went over to, I did tell you about this. I went over to Wendy's. I left our gates, went over to the main terminal, left security, went and had some Wendy's that was delicious. Made my way slowly back through into the terminal. I got through KCM. I wasn't randomed. And I was just kind of hanging out, chatting with you guys when our pilots walked by and said, "Hey, our flight's back on time." What? No notification, nothing. Got back to our plane, grabbed my bags, and I ran to the plane. Boarding was just crazy. Boarding was crazy. Our passengers had received an email saying there was this long delay, and the flight time, our boarding was supposed to be at this time, XYZ. And then shortly after, the company sent out an email to our passengers saying, "Whoops, the flight's back on time." Well, a large number of our guests, 60 of them, 62 of them, did not make the flight because many of them, I think, went over to like Seagates to get better food options and just walked around the airport and just, futzing around and couldn't get back to the gate on time. We did hold we didn't close the doors until way after when we were supposed to, in anticipation of, some of these passengers making the flight. But I think a lot of them went over to C gates and D gates and just literally couldn't make it back to our plane on time. Some of our guests were over in C gates, had food, got the email, and were running back to our gate. And threw their food away because they couldn't run through the airport holding their food and their bags and blah, blah, blah. So some passengers were really, really not happy. But, they were going home. So there's that, right? When they got on board, the passengers were fine. None of them showed the least bit of frustration with us because I think they knew that it wasn't our fault. And I was doing my best, my utmost to remain friendly and informative and apologetic. And I have a series of jokes and one-liners and things that I can pull out in these instances that usually defuse and de-escalate. We had open seats, so I was able to move some passengers to some more comfortable spots. There were 4 passengers sitting in the very front row, A, C, D, and F. And they were two friends, 2 couples that had been friends for many years. And the 4 of them and the 2 of us up in front in the jump seats spent the most of this flight, which was 2 hours and change, I don't know, 2:20, 2.5 hours, chatting as if this was a house party, as if we were all having dinner together as friends. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, it was really, we got hugs. They gave me hugs as they're leaving. The guys were giving me fist bumps, but the ladies gave me hugs. They felt like long lost friends. And I try to look for this on every flight, but this was exceptional. They really, really made the flight. I survived it with 2 Celsiuses. I drank 2 energy drinks, and that's all that I had, all the caffeine. I was able to get here to the hotel room consciously, which is good, on my own feet. I am very tired, but I'm also very hungry, and this room does not have a microwave, and I'm not going to put pants on. I'm wearing undies right now. I'm not putting pants on to go downstairs to the microwave. So I'm going to pull out my Sabbath heat and use that to heat up my little chicken tenders or whatever I have in the bag. The girls are over at Kirkland. I thought that was a brand they sold at Costco, but apparently there's a whole store. So they all wanted to go to Kirkland to buy candles and whatnot. I'm not sure why. But so they're all over there. Our layover is not long. Like I said, it's about 7:15, 7:20. Our van is at 5 a.m., so it's certainly not a long layover. I'm going to heat up some food. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to not open up my laptop because if I do, I'm lost for the rest of the night. So I need to just get some sleep. Thank you for joining me today. It felt like a lot. Today felt like a lot with the flights, the early morning shuttle, not having any sleep, and then finding out about Susan, and then the boarding and it was just awful. The high points of the day were knowing that you were watching, which is always a comfort, but also my crew was amazing. And then our passengers, especially this last flight, were such amazing human beings, just fantastic, that the day was actually nice with all of its challenges. I love my job. I do. But oh, and a ton of you guys recognized me today. I don't know what. It's so strange when someone recognizes me as if I'm a celebrity or something. So from people in the crew room to people on board to people in the shuttle, they're like, "Oh, hey, you do YouTube videos." Thank you so much. Oh, it was nice. It was nice. At this point, I'm rambling. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Fly safe. Bye.